got out well, Drummond did. So Italy, the outside France.
One summer I was watching the Olympics. This was the Sydney 2000 Olympics.
Coming through with Cuba, they're challenging for the medals.
And just watching sprinters, because I always enjoyed sprinting. And just being inspired and being like, okay, this is something I want to try. Maybe this is something that I'm good at. Went there, met the coaches, and they kind of asked what I wanted to do. Of course, I said the 100 meters because I wanted to be the fastest out of everyone, as you do, as a young man, as a young boy in London. I remember doing a few 100 meters and a few 200 meters, and we soon found out that I wasn't fast enough for the 100 meters. So then we progressed and tried to get me into the 200 and the 400 meters, which I performed a lot better in. That lactic goes to your brain.
Focus on chicken and spinning my relic rotisserie. Dead presidents, I'm teaching American history. Slippery slopes to the end of the finish line. Catch a host at the end of my fishing line. Kind of max straighten it out like Invisalign. I'ma minimize anyone that wanna fuck on my shine. Luck's up cause I'm sick of them dissing me. I got a bitch to be looking and kissing me. Never listen when I'm on a mission trying to get to these dividends. And my fake friends be the ones to be.
There was a friend who invited me one day to a 5K run with a group. Before this, I'd never ever run anything over 1K. So I was like, okay, let me try it out. I'm not sprinting anymore, let's see how it goes. And then realizing, hey, you can train and you can talk at the same time with people. Right, and then running long isn't so bad. Like running for an hour became easier. Running for an hour and a half became easier because I wasn't just stuck with the thought of just my feet moving and being bored. I got interested into it, and then I met people, found a community within running and distance running that I never knew was there before. I became that person who I thought, hey, I don't want to do that long stuff, into turning, hey, I want to do more long stuff, I want to get involved. The idea of the 60, 65, 67 kilometer distance came to my head. And in my head, I was like, I've done half marathons before, I'm pretty good. Keeping in mind, I've never even ran past a half marathon distance at this time. So my ego was like, yeah, go do it. And let me tell you, it's one of the toughest races I've ever done in my life. Nice. That race, it taught me a lot. 32. I got humbled by the mountains, by the distance, by the altitude, by not eating enough. I got humbled in every way. It took me 13 hours. I enjoyed maybe 10 minutes. It also opened up a door to me to where I'd never been in the mountains like this before, especially coming from the city. So I saw the beauty in it, and I knew with the right training and the right approach, especially with putting the ego aside, I could enjoy that experience a lot more. And the focus is, or for me anyway, is not speed at all. It's just about enjoying and finishing, where if I do a marathon, the time is more on my mind. My mindset now is very different to how it was in the sprinting days. In the sprinting days, it was about being as fast as getting out fast, going hard, training until you're sick, and then going again. Where to now, of course, training can be hard, but the mentality is about enjoying it and being fit, but doing it in a smart and healthy way.
That were like,
But you flying on Friday or so?
from who? This is too South African.
I might feel like taking a really early one.
Because, I mean, we heard it like, what?
Yeah. But she doesn't have the right to a lot of her songs. This is why she needs to change them.
I waited 2 hours.
But it looks like let's do this jog. This is jog back and forth. Let's go. Just seeing what inspiration a coach could bring to people and how they could influence someone's life positively and help them improve their performance, but also their personal life. And I wanted to be someone who could do this for people and also have my own group, and making sure, okay, I do it at the right time, I have the right focus within myself, and I'm doing it for the right reasons. People can come as who they are, no matter whether they think they're fast or think they're slow. It's about them having a space where they can be comfortable and be their true selves. Of course, they can improve over the time, but the main thing is that they have this space where they learn about running and learn about movement, make friends at the same time. I think it's important to have that mindset as a coach or a leader in a group, because if you don't, you're going to attract not the people that you want, or then people aren't going to be able to relax. It doesn't take much to bring people together, but when it's done, and especially the right type of people. You see everyone just going and connecting. It's kind of like an electric spark, you know? You just light it and then it's just going everywhere, especially with communities when everyone comes together for one vision and one moment. It's very magical. So I'm happy to be one of the many people that enjoy having these moments happen. It's only in the past years that I've actually understood this saying, is that life is not a sprint, it's a marathon. You might want something straight away, but you got to take your time and work towards it. Putting the ego aside and being more in tune and self-aware of myself has definitely helped, especially on these 13-hour races where I don't listen to music. I've got a lot of time to think. And I like to say it's keep it moving. Whether it's physically, mentally, just keep it moving somehow. If you're feeling a bit down, go outside for a walk. If you're feeling happy, go for a walk again. Go for a run, you're gonna feel even happier. Read a book, you can keep moving with this. Just try to keep moving it in some way or form.